The Huawei Mediapad M5 is actually something that took me by surprise of how much I like using it. It's one of those devices that it's kind of become my leisure or just relaxing device in a sense. It's the device that I use for personal use just to have a good time with. All the other devices, my iPhone, my MacBook, my PC, any other Android devices, is really like, yeah, I have it for personal uses, but I have it a lot for the purposes of business. So when I'm using this, it's really to play games, to scroll the internet, listen to music, movies, all that kind of stuff. And that's what this is really designed for, because it has a lot of cool stuff for media, hence the name Mediapad. Also, down below in this video description is a link to purchase this tablet. You can get this on Amazon and other retailers, so click that link. It helps me out a lot when you use my links. One of the things that I noticed about this tablet that I like a lot is the screen. It looks really good. It comes with a 2K resolution screen. So if you're looking at videos, photos, or anything like that, you're going to get really good quality with this tablet. I use Apple products all day long. I also use Samsung here and there as well. So those guys have a really good reputation of having good looking screens. This one, I would say, compares really well with those screens. It's not oversaturated or anything like that, so the colors look really nice. Part of the reason why this screen looks so good is because it has this intelligent screen. So it helps with dropped frame rates and all that kind of stuff. It's going to give you the best experience possible. The second thing I really appreciate about this tablet is the speaker system. You've got dual firing speakers. You got one on each side, so that really makes it a good impact for when you're consuming videos, gaming. Even if you're just listening to music, you can set this off to the side and enjoy it. Now, I'm not saying like it's this huge surround sound home theater kind of sound, but it does sound good for a tablet. And for what this offers, it adds to the experience really well. You're not just getting one direction of sound coming at you like most tablets do, but you get two different sides. So that's really cool.
There's a little gray area in there, and that's where you operate.
What's up, guys? Wait a minute. You want the real Avengers?
I do want to mention that they have no headphone jack on this tablet, and that's actually a first for me. I don't think I've ever experienced a tablet without a headphone jack, but they do include this adapter that you plug into the USB Type-C connection, and you can use your wired connection. But I tend to use Bluetooth the most, and when I was consuming the games, videos, all that kind of stuff, that's how I listen to the content. The M5 has a 5100 milliamp hour battery, and I was able to get pretty good battery life with this experience. Now, I don't use the tablet all day, every day, but when I do use it, I use it pretty heavily. I'm consuming a lot of media with a tablet. I'm not doing any kind of work task or anything like that. I'm doing games, I'm browsing the internet, watching YouTube videos, might even catch a movie or something, depending on if I'm traveling, you know, all those kind of different scenarios. So the battery life lasts pretty well during those kind of circumstances. As a matter of fact, I was shooting a wedding. I stayed the night because I covered the rehearsal dinner, and I didn't want to bust out my MacBook. I didn't want to look at my smaller screen on my iPhone, so I took the Huawei Mediapad M5 out, and it was perfect. It was the size that I wanted to just kind of kick back and catch up on all my social media, watch some YouTube videos that I might have missed. That's what I like about this tablet the most. Third thing I like about this tablet is that it's good for gaming. It's a media tablet. It's really good for everything media, but gaming is definitely one of those things that I appreciate about this. It's good for playing some of the harder core games, or if you're just playing spades or, you know, something a little bit lighter, it's good for all of those. And I had a good time playing all those games on this tablet. My kids, my goodness, as soon as I showed them this tablet, they were wanting to download so many games so they could play it. And I really think that this is a good sized tablet for kids as well. So that's something else to consider. And that's the fourth thing I like about it is the size. The size is perfect for everything. I would say, like, if I wanted a bigger tablet, it would just be because I wanted to view stuff on a larger scale, like a video. Or even if I'm getting into some kind of photo editing, I just want to blow up the picture a little bit more, that's something that might be considered. The fifth thing that I like to use this for is actually for a monitor system for my cameras. Now, I'm using a Sony a7R III to record this video, but I also have some a6500s. So what I can do with this is that Sony has an app that you can use for monitoring or, you know, snapping the capture button and all that kind of stuff. So let me get that set up real quick. So granted, I should get a small HD monitor for my cameras, and hopefully one day I'll be able to do that. But really the only thing that I want a monitor for at this point is framing my shot, making sure that my head's not getting cut off, or making sure that there's stuff in the frame or not in the frame that I want. And so that's where this comes in handy, and it's a great size tablet. So I can have this just sitting off to the side as the video is recording out of the frame, and making sure that I'm recording for one, because that's a big downfall about these Sony cameras, is that there's no flip out screen. And so I'm able to actually use this as a camera monitor. So that's the fifth thing that I like about this tablet. You know, other things that I could mention about this tablet is that it's got a camera. It's got some pretty cool features to it. Now, it's nothing compared to what you would see in a phone, but if you want to capture a moment, the moment is what matters the most, not necessarily the quality of what you're using it for. So would I recommend this tablet? I think I would. I've enjoyed using it. My kids like it. It's just an overall great tablet to use. It handles gaming, videos, all that kind of stuff really well. It sounds great. It's got a good looking screen. There's really not much to complain about this tablet. Thanks guys for watching. I appreciate it. Like this video, share it. Also leave a comment about what you like about this tablet the most, and I'll catch you guys the next time.